Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of January 7th, 2025. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. West Group of Forces, they improved positions and successfully repelled Ukrainian counterattacks in the Kharkiv region and the Luhansk People's Republic, inflicting heavy losses on Ukrainian forces, including the destruction of sophisticated artillery equipment and electronic warfare stations.
Welcome back to Frontline Updates. Today, we're joined once again by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye for an exclusive briefing on the latest developments in the ongoing special military operation. Colonel, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the North Group of Forces. What's the latest from their operations?
The North Group of Forces has been active in the Kharkiv region, delivering significant blows to the enemy. Recent operations targeted mechanized brigades, airborne assault units, and a territorial defense brigade in areas like Oroshenka, Granov, and Veterinary. The Ukrainian forces suffered heavy losses: 65 personnel, 2 vehicles, 2 D-2152mm guns, and 2 D-3122mm howitzers. Additionally, an ammunition depot was destroyed. These actions have disrupted Ukrainian defensive positions and further weakened their capacity to counterattack.
And what about the West Group of Forces? Have they made any notable advances?
Yes, the West Group has improved its positions along the forward edge. They defeated Ukrainian mechanized and assault brigades in areas like Zelenigai and Petropavlovka in the Kharkiv region, as well as Novoegorovka in the Luhansk People's Republic. Key outcomes include repelling 2 counterattacks, Ukrainian losses of 580 personnel, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, and various artillery, including a German-made Panzerhaubitze 2000 and US-made M777 howitzers. Destruction of electronic warfare systems, including the Israeli-made Rada RPS-42 and several Kortitsa units. This significantly diminishes the enemy's technological edge in this sector.
The Southern Group has been mentioned in past briefings. What progress are they making?
The Southern Group has secured more advantageous lines and positions, defeating Ukrainian mechanized, motorized infantry, and airmobile brigades in the Donetsk People's Republic, particularly around Seversk, Pretikino, and Belagorovka. Enemy losses include 2 45 personnel, a tank, 2 Gvozdika 122mm self-propelled artillery units, and several howitzers. Additionally, 3 ammunition depots were destroyed. These actions have solidified our control and restricted enemy mobility in the region.
The Center Group of Forces often operates in pivotal areas. What updates can you provide on their efforts?
The Center Group has been very active, improving tactical positions and repelling 12 counterattacks by Ukrainian forces. They targeted Ukrainian mechanized brigades, territorial defense units, and even National Guard brigades in areas like Dzerzhinsk, Vozdvizhenka, and Shevchenko in the Donetsk People's Republic. Key results include 510 enemy personnel neutralized, destruction of 4 tanks, including 2 German-made Leopards, and various artillery systems. The group's decisive actions have further destabilized enemy defenses.
Let's move to the East Group of Forces. What are their latest achievements?
The East Group advanced deeply into enemy defenses, targeting Ukrainian mechanized brigades, territorial defense units, and a National Guard brigade in areas such as Neskochnoi, Velika Novosayolka, and Vrimievka. Notable results: repelling 2 counterattacks, Ukrainian losses of 155 personnel, 2 armored vehicles, and various artillery, including a 152mm Akatsia self-propelled unit. Destruction of an ammunition depot, further hindering the enemy's operational capabilities.
What about the DNEPR Group of Forces? How are they contributing?
The Dnepr Group has been effective in the Zaporizhia region, targeting Ukrainian infantry brigades near Pyatikatki. Their efforts have led to the elimination of 80 personnel, destruction of 6 vehicles, a 122mm D-30 howitzer, and an electronic warfare station. The group also destroyed an ammunition depot, significantly reducing Ukrainian logistical support in the area.
How are air and missile forces contributing to these operations?
Air and missile forces play a crucial role in our operations. Over the past 24 hours, they conducted strikes on 164 enemy positions, targeting military airfield infrastructure, weapons depots, concentrations of manpower and equipment. Additionally, air defense systems intercepted 6 U.S.-made HIMARS rockets, 50 UAVs of various types. These efforts ensure we maintain air superiority and disrupt enemy operations across multiple fronts.
Finally, the Kursk region continues to feature prominently. What's the latest from that front?
The Kursk region remains an active front. Over the past 24 hours, our forces repelled Ukrainian counterattacks near Sudza and Bolshoy-Soldetskoye, inflicting heavy losses, 325 personnel, 10 tanks, and various armored vehicles were destroyed. Our forces also advanced in key areas, including capturing Malaya Lochnia and approaching Makhnovka, while nearing the liberation of Ruskoye Portnoy. Captured Ukrainian soldiers revealed that up to 50% of their infantry in the area were comprised of forcibly mobilized individuals, including prisoners. This reflects growing desperation within their ranks.
What does captured Ukrainian personnel mean?
Captured Ukrainian personnel have provided some revealing insights, noting that up to 50% of their infantry in the area are forcibly mobilized individuals, including prisoners. This indicates a growing strain on their resources and manpower. Additionally, we disrupted enemy logistics and infrastructure. Precision strikes targeted Ukrainian formations and equipment in areas like Zazalevka, Ruskoye Portnoy, and other nearby settlements. In total, Ukrainian forces lost 485 personnel, 10 tanks, and a variety of support vehicles and artillery in the Kursk direction over the past 24 hours. The situation remains dynamic, but the Russian armed forces are maintaining momentum and steadily advancing in this critical area.
That's a comprehensive update, Colonel. What does this mean for the broader operation in the Kursk direction?
The progress in the Kursk region carries significant strategic and operational implications for the broader operation. Let me break it down. Our ability to repel multiple Ukrainian counterattacks near Sudza and Bolshoy-Soldetskoye demonstrates that we've stabilized the front in this critical area. By holding and strengthening these positions, we've prevented the enemy from gaining any meaningful traction, which reduces their capacity to launch further offensive operations. The advances towards Makhnovka and the imminent liberation of Ruskoye Portnoy are vital. These gains enhance our control over key logistics routes, enabling better movement of troops and supplies. Put additional pressure on Ukrainian defenses, forcing them to stretch their already limited resources. By taking and securing these areas, we are creating the conditions for deeper penetration into Ukrainian-controlled territory.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you. Additionally, disruption of Ukrainian logistics are strikes on enemy equipment and infrastructure in areas like Zazalevka and Ruskoye Portnoy have severely disrupted their supply chains and operational capacity. This includes destruction of ammunition depots, limiting their ability to resupply, targeting of artillery and electronic warfare assets, reducing their firepower and situational awareness. These actions weaken the enemy's ability to support their frontline forces effectively. The advances in the Kursk direction tie directly into our broader operational goals. Continued progress creates the possibility of encircling Ukrainian forces in nearby regions, cutting them off from reinforcements and supplies.